Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
This
Wallace rolling down the middle of the lane, and he puts Daniel Zach on a poster.
is Carson-Newman men's basketball on the Eagles Sports Network.
Right corner, open three, knocked down.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative, Domino's, the Carson-Newman Chick-fil-A, by ShopCNEagles.com, by the Cape Insurance Agency, the Eagle Club, the Bible Insurance Agency, by Pepsi, the Tennessee National Guard, by Magaha Electric, InterDigital, and by Lisa's Country Kitchen. Now, here's the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
All right, we welcome you back courtside to Holt Fieldhouse. Carson-Newman and Lenoir-Rhyne set to square off from inside of Holt. Adam Cavalier, happy to have you along as the Eagles and Bears set to meet for the 70th time in series history. Let's get you squared away with the starting fives for this one. First, for the visitors from Lenoir-Rhyne. Looks like this for LR. A 4-guard, 1-forward lineup. The guards, Mason Hawks, he's a 6-foot senior out of Mount Airy, North Carolina, averages 11.6 points per game. He's joined in the backcourt by Darius Simmons, 5'11", 180 pounds. Sacs fifth leading scorer at 19.8 points per game. Third guard, freshman Andrew Muldrew, Armand Muldrew, 6'2", 185-pound freshman out of Paris, California, averaging 7.2 points per game and 2.4 rebounds per game. You can consider him a guard, you can consider him a forward, but R.J. Gunn is a force to be reckoned with at 6'7", 245, and a 45-42, 78 slash line. Lone forward, Tim Steele, 6'5", 250 freshman out of Conway, South Carolina. Carson-Newman will utilize the same starting five that it has for its previous 6 games, and that's comprised of E.J. Bush, Luke Brennigan, Ren Dyer, Bryant Thomas, and Trip Davis. The freshman Dyer, the leading scorer in that group, averaging 13.2 points per contest. Carson-Newman garbed in the pristine home whites, white tops, white short pants, blue numbers trimmed in orange on the front and back of the uniforms. Carson-Newman written around the numbers on the front of the jerseys. LR all black uniforms today with maroon numbers trimmed in white on the front and back of the jerseys. Lenoir-Rhyne written around the numbers on the front of the uniforms, and then a maroon stripe up the side of the jerseys for the Bears. It'll be Gunn versus Thomas for the jump for this one, as we are set for basketball inside an empty Holt Fieldhouse. Ball's in the air. Thomas deflects it into the backcourt to Trip Davis, sporting the new afro, and the Eagles move right to left with the basketball. Dyer has it right wing, lobs to Bush right side of the lane. Bush faces the basket, now kicks it out. Dyer right point, jab step, loses his defender, shot right elbow, back of the rim, no good. Thomas an offensive rebound, second chance, pokes it back up and rattles it home. Bryant Thomas using the height, and he gets the second chance roll to give the Eagles the opening advantage. 2-0, 30 seconds in. Bears onto the offensive end. A lot of 5 out for LR against the Eagles zone. Simmons left wing, sliver of daylight, 3, won't go down off the back of the 10. E.J. Bush rises over the sack logo to pull in the rebound for the Eagles. Carson-Newman on the hot front court. Lenoir-Rhyne, man-to-man defense. Head of the key for Thomas around to Trip Davis left wing. Hawks picks him up. Kick it out, Bush head of the key. Drives on Gunn around the horn, left wing Davis. Davis right hand dribbles to the head of the key, dump it inside, Thomas right block. Back to the basket, 7 to shoot. Thomas curls into the lane, hop step, shot over Steele, short front of the 10. Steele the rebound, and LR flying up the floor. Simmons, league's 5th leading scorer. Around the horn it goes, down to the right baseline. Gunn, fade away, 15-footer, long, left iron. Thomas, the box out, right block for the Eagles. Ian pushes tempo right to left, a 2-point lead, nearly 90 seconds in. Thomas, head of the key. Loops it left wing for Luke Brennigan. Brennigan guarded tightly by Simmons, man-to-man. A bounce down to Bush, left baseline. Bush working on R.J. Gunn down low. Back to the basket, kicks out. Brennigan, head of the key, catch and shoot three. Bottom for Luke Brennigan. Carson-Newman has scored the game's first 5 points. Nice drive, dish, and kick to get Brennigan the open look at the triple. LR settles into the half court, trailing 5-0, 18:05 to play in the first half. Hawks down to Simmons in the right corner, back to Hawks right wing. Drop it off for Steele, right elbow. Puts the ball on the floor, gets stripped by Bryant Thomas, loose at the free throw line. Brennigan picks it up. Turnover for the Eagles, Cian sprints right to left. Bush, left wing, cuts it down to the baseline, kick out Brennigan, head of the key. Gunn there with a high hand. Eagles settle into their half court. Dyer drives on Steele, drops it off Thomas, right block, pumps, gets stripped as he takes it up, and loses it out of bounds. Stays with Carson-Newman. Good active hands by Mason Hawks down low. Dyer triggers into E.J. Bush. Out to the perimeter to Brennigan. Back down to Bush, left baseline. Drives on Gunn. Bunny hop, right-hand floater, won't fall. Bush and Gunn tied up for the rebound. Whistle, foul, charge it to R.J. Gunn. First on him, first on the Bears. Eagles a solid start, 2 of 5 from the field, but the better note, 4-1, the edge on the glass. That's in part the reason. Eagles, quick inbound. Davis cutting right side, back door, lays it in uncontested off the feed from Lynn Dyer. A 7-0 start to this contest for Carson-Newman. LR looking for its first points, 2.5 minutes in. Bears on the offensive end. Hawks, right point. High post for Muldrew. 15-foot jumper, good from the free throw line. So Armand Muldrew snaps the 2.5-minute scoring drought to open up the game for the Bears. Pulls them within 5. 17:03 to play first half. Eagles onto the offensive end. Brennigan, left point with the ball. Simmons there with a high hand. Down to Dyer in the left corner. Dyer, right hand dribbles, feeds Brennigan head of the key. Stumbled, gets his footing back. Pass into the paint, deflected. Dyer comes away with it. 7 to shoot. Dyer cutting to the rim. Floater up with the right hand, falls off the front of the 10. Gunn the rebound, outlets it to Simmons. Simmons one-on-one with Brennigan, can't finish in transition. Thomas ensnares the board on the left block. Eagles push it right to left in all white. Bush, head of the key. Chest pass right wing for Trip Davis. Davis pulls the ball down to his kneecaps, moves on Simmons, kick out Bush, right point, 3, front of the 10, no good. Bush crashing for his own rebound, lost it to Steele. 2-on-3 break for the Bears. Steele, Euro-stepping through the lane. His shot is erased at the 10 by Bryant Thomas. Out of bounds, it stays with LR with 16:15 to go in the first half. Frenetic for the last 45 seconds. 7-2. Eagles lead Lenoir-Rhyne, 16:15 to go in the first half. Bears didn't score for the first 2.5 minutes. Eagles open the game on a 7-0 run as a result. LR settles into the half court. Left wing 3, won't go down from Simmons. Davis rises above the fray to pull in the board for the Eagles. Carson-Newman moves it from right to left. Eagles settle into the front court. Butts down low, can't get it to fall. Bowen's an offensive rebound. His stick back falls off the front lip of the rim. And then Gunn grabs the rebound for LR. LR front court. Hawks left point. Deep look at a 3. Front iron no. Long rebound out to Simmons in the left corner. Second chance for Lenoir-Rhyne. Steele. Bounce pass down into the right corner for Bradford. Skip it to the left wing for Hawks. Around to Steele right wing. Jab step, drives inside, behind the back move to the right elbow, feeds Gunn right block. Whistle, and what's this? A foul, I presume? Yes, a reach on Trip Davis. His first, team's first, and it brings us to a break in the action. Carson-Newman hasn't scored in 2:08, but the Eagles have only given up 2 points in that interim. They maintain a 7-2 lead on first place Lenoir-Rhyne with 15:23 to play in the first half. Back after these messages, this is the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
At the Cade Insurance Agency, our focus is you. The Cade Insurance Agency offers personalized protection plans to cover your auto, home, business, or life and health. At Kate Insurance, our goal is to partner with you in determining your insurance needs and to provide the best customer service. At Kate Insurance, we believe that loyalty is a quality that is earned. You are important to us. Call 865-475-3391 for a quote today or visit kateinsuranceagency.com.
Offense is stagnated here inside of Holt Fieldhouse a bit. Bears have missed their last 5 shots from the field. Eagles their last 4. It's a 7-2 lead for Carson-Newman with 15:23 to play in the first half. And the Bears, R.J. Gunn at the stripe. Gunn enters this contest needing 13 to become LR's 55th 1,000-point scorer. He calmly knocks down the first free throw to improve upon his 7 of 9 effort from the line this season. Eagle fans, AEC is your Touchstone Energy Cooperative, a service you can trust and value you can depend on. Powering Mossy Creek, where AEC, member-owned and service-driven. Gunn makes it a 2-2 trip to the line. LR has scored the last 4 to make it a 3-point game as Zim Fields enters in place of the big man Gunn. Full court pressure on for the Bears as the Eagles trigger into Dyer in the backcourt. He gets it to Brennigan in the middle of the floor, and he'll work it up against man-to-man pressure from Bradford. Brennigan, the right wing, tightly guarded by Bradford after he faced 40 minutes of pressure from Kenny Dye on Wednesday. Eagles go down low to Butts, left block. Hop step into the lane, right-hand hook, won't fall. Rebound loose. Dyer comes away with it, sticks it back up, airballed it, gets his own rebound. That third chance falls home. Third time's the charm for the Eagles. Steps a 2-minute and change scoring drought for the Eagles and gives them the lead back by 5. 9-4, 14:50 to play in the first half. Bears front court. Fields yo-yoing it down to the right block, bounces it out. Right wing for McLean. Around the horn it goes. High post Steele left elbow. Steele, a bounce to Bradford in the left corner as Bowens comes out to guard him. 10 on the shot clock. Hawks out of the key. Step back. NBA range triple. Buries the 3. Luke Brennigan defended it well. That is just Mason Hawks' range. Deep from 25. And he pulls the Bears within 2. 9-7 with 14:22 to play in the first half. Eagles onto the offensive end. Nick Brennigan drops it off for Bowens on the right baseline. Spins around into the lane. Fadeaway layer will not go. Steal the rebound, and the Bears sprint front court. Bradford shakes his defender, glides the 10, but can't convert. Dyer the board for the Eagles. See him pushes tempo right to left. Brennigan, right wing. Nods his head to set a screen. Doesn't take it. Now gets it to Butts, head of the key. Butts fires a pass into LR's bench for the Eagles' first turnover. Dyer was on the wing, started to cut to the rim instead of flashing out to the hash mark. Eagles started the game on a 7-0 run, but the Bears have scored 7 of the last 9 to get within 2. Both teams cold. Bears 2 of 10 from the field. Eagles 4 of 14, shooting worse than 30% both ways. Bears onto the offensive end. Right corner, McLean, catch and shoot 3, rattles at home. LR has grabbed its first lead of the day, 10-9 with 13:35 to go in the first half. An LR 6-0 run over the last 56 seconds. Eagles onto the offensive end. Dyer, left wing. Right-hand dribbles, gets it to Bowens out of the key. Chest pass over to Brennigan, right wing. Brennigan picked up by Steele. Eagles go high-low inside to Bowens off of his hands. And it's taken away by McLean. LR on the hop. Bradford coasting to the rim. He shoves it in off the window. Count it, plus a foul. Davion Bradford gets up and down in transition. The foul goes on Joshua Butts. His first and the team's second. 8 in a row for LR, or a 12-2 run, depending on how you want to look at it. Bears ahead by 3 after trailing by 7 early. 13-11 to play first half, 12-9 LR. And Davion Bradford at the line for the Bears. Bradford, and one free throw, rattles off to the left side, no good, and Dyer rises to pull in his 4th rebound already. Had a career-high 9 on Wednesday against the Royals. 12-9, Bears by 3. Eagles just 1 of their last 8 from the floor. Brennigan curls left to the head of the key, chest pass to his older brother Luke left side, who enters it down low, but that's pilfered by Fields. Fields looked for an alley-oop, he just chucked it off the rim. Brennigan the steal for the Eagles. Brennigan into the front court. Weaves his way to the head of the key, bounces it down to Bush left block. Back to the basket, spins, hits Brennigan, left wing, 3, halfway down and out. Bush an offensive rebound, pumps, leans back, hits the fall-away layup with the right hand off the glass. Count it, +1. Charge the foul to Bradford, his first and the team's second. And E.J. Bush stops a 2-minute scoring drought for the Eagles, has a chance to tie it for Carson-Newman at the line. Hey, Eagle fans, Domino's is the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles, so when you're hungry, reach for Domino's. Get a large one-topping pizza for $5.99 with your Carson-Newman ID. Domino's, official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. E.J. Bush singes the nylon with his made free throw, and we're all level at 12 apiece. 12:30 to play in the first half. Bears onto the offensive end. Gunn has it, left elbow. Puts the ball on the floor, muscles his way down to the left block. Shot up high, arcing over Bryant Thomas. High difficulty. Gunn gets it to go. Gunn has 4. LR has the lead. 14-12, 12-12 to play in the first half. Carson-Newman brings it front court. McElhaney for Thomas at the head of the key. Chest pass over to Nick Brennigan, left wing. Brennigan moves right around a Thomas screen. Whistle and a foul on whom? Tyson McLean. His first, team's third. Trying to fight through that Thomas screen, dislodged him and knocked him down. So McElhaney will trigger with 20 seconds on the shot clock, the reset in the front court, as the Eagles move right to left. Eagles led by as many as 7 early before LR countered with a 12-2 run to grab a 3-point lead. Sits at 2 right now in favor of the Bears. Bush, head of the key, cuts inside, kick out McElhaney left corner. Dump back down to Bush left block. One power dribble, fades into the lane. Shot from 10, rattles halfway down and out over the front lip of the rim. Brad for the rebound for the Bears, running front court. Extra pass, left wing, transition 3, front of the 10, and out for McLean. Eagles pull in the rebound and dribble it right to left. Brennigan, bounce down to Bush, right block. Back to the basket on Zim Fields. Now faces him, gets into the paint, and draws a foul as he was hop-stepping to the sack logo. Charge this one to Lenoir-Rhyne's R.J. Gunn. That's a big one. It's his second and the team's 4th. I believe Carson-Newman shooting free throws when we return. 11:25 to play in the first half. Lenoir-Rhyne leads it 14-12 on Carson-Newman. Bears outscoring the Eagles 12-5 over the last 4 minutes of game action. Back to Holt Fieldhouse after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
Protect your home from unwanted electrical surges like lightning. AEC can install a surge protection device at your electric meter. The device works by diverting excess voltage either back into the system or to the ground. AEC also offers power strips for use inside your home to protect electronics and other items. The cost of this protective service from AEC is $9.95 per month. Ordering today affords you no connection fee. AEC. We're power with purpose.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
11:25 to play first half. A matchup of the league's best scoring defense in Carson-Newman and the league's 3rd highest scoring offense in Lenoir-Rhyne. This one a little more defensively minded here early. Bears shooting 36% from the field to 29% for Carson-Newman. And E.J. Bush is at the line for the Eagles, trying to tie this one up at 14 with 11:25 to go in the first half. Bush bends the knees, pushes up the first free throw, and calmly sinks it. 4 points for Bush. He leads all scorers, tied with the game high for R.J. Gunn, who's on the bench with 2 personals for Lenoir-Rhyne, is the first-team all-sack performer. Bush, smooth for the second. 14-14, he knocks it up. 11:23 to play in the first half. Bears work it from left to right. Darius Simmons gets it down in the left corner for McLean. Up top for Bradford, around to Simmons' right wing. Eagles stay in their 2-3 zone. High post Muldrew. Muldrew back to Simmons' right point. Charges down the middle of the lane, drops it off left block, ball's loose. Trip Davis scoops it up for the Eagles. 2-on-2 break. Davis down the right side of the lane, Euro stepping past Muldrew. Can't finish at the 10. Bush goes up for the rebound, gets undercut by Steele, and that'll draw a foul. Steele just got pinned as Bush was going up, and Bush ended up almost sitting on Steele as if he were a chair. Steele's first, team's 5th. Eagles get the ball out of bounds to the left of the basket. Carson-Newman struggling to finish inside today against LR. Inbounds pass comes to Bush on the right block. It's deflected out by a Bear and stays with Carson-Newman as 1 second comes off. Hey, Eagle fans, Lisa's Country Kitchen serves the best home-cooked meals that the Lakeway region has to offer. Lisa's Country Kitchen is the official restaurant of the Carson-Newman Eagles. 14-14, Carson-Newman trying to break the tie after leading by 7 early. Pass inside from Brennigan, overplay defense from Simmons, steals it, gets it in front to Bradford, who can't finish in transition. But McLean skies in and taps it home for the second chance bucket for the Bears. 16-14, LR retakes the lead, 10:35 to play in the first half. 2 ties and a lead change in this one as Dyer gets stripped going inside. Steele picks it up. 3-on-3 break. Simmons head of the key. Kick out. McLean, right point. Pump fakes the 3. Drives inside. Circles up a circus shot. No chance from that one. He scooped it up from his waist. Airballed it. And Brennigan comes away with the ball for the Eagles. 2 ties it. 3 gives Carson-Newman the lead with 10:12 to play in the first half. Eagles just 2 of their last 11 from the field. Brennigan. Free throw line, kicks Davis left wing. He tries a triple, leaves it short. Thomas an offensive rebound, leaps up and sticks it back in. 6th board for Bryant Thomas. He's got 4 points. We're all square at 16 apiece with 9:56 to play in the first half. Bears onto the offensive end. Bradford. Inside, right block for Bradford. Tied up by Thomas. Jump ball, possession arrow. Keeps it on LR's side. Changes made both ways. Tie game, 16 all. Both teams shooting worse than 35% from the field. With 9:42 to play in the first half. Eagles with Davis, Brennigan, Bowens, Thomas, Dyer on the floor. Lenoir-Rhyne counters with Hawks, Steele, Fields, Simmons, and McLean. Inbounds. This one deflected off of our crowd mic and toward the graphics laptop. Thank you, Tripp. Tripp Davis puts the crowd mic in position. True basketball player, true connoisseur of audio. That's Tripp Davis. 16 all after the turnover. Eagles with a chance to retake the lead. Bowens lobs for Dyer, right block. One hop into the cup and lays it in with the right hand. Great high-low action from Tyler Bowens. Nice finish at the rim by Ren Dyer. Freshman has 4. Eagles retake the lead, 18-16. 9:20 to play in the first half. Bears settle it into the half-court offense. Hawks, a bounce down low, kicked by Tripp Davis. And it stays with LR as the shot clock resets to 20. Wilson with it right wing, feeds Hawks head of the key around to Simmons left side. Simmons cuts into the lane, tosses up a 12-footer, halfway down and out. Ball loose left baseline. Saved in by Tyler Bowens. Gets it to Tripp Davis, who dribbles into the front court for Carson-Newman. Bowens back to Davis head of the key around to Dyer left wing. Dyer lobs to Bowens at the head of the key, puts the ball on the floor with his left hand, drops it down to the left block and gets stripped by Fields. Fields in transition, glides to the rim and lays it in with the right hand off the window. 18 all square for a third time with 8:36 to play in the first half. Good back and forth basketball here. Eagles led by 7 early. LR countered with a 12-2 run to grab a lead. Hasn't been by more than 2 since. Eagles onto the offensive end. Thomas the right hand hook from the middle of the paint. He's got 6 to lead Carson-Newman, and he pushes Carson-Newman back in front. 20-18, 8:20 to play in the first half. Bears onto the offensive end. Steele right point wants a triple. Back of the rim, no good. Bowens elevates to pull in the rebound for the Eagles. Cian races right to left. LR back defensively, man-to-man. Dyer, high-low action for Thomas. Got twisted around and can't grab it off of his outstretched fingertips. 7th turnover for Carson-Newman. And Thomas will take a breather. 20-18. Carson-Newman leading Lenoir-Rhyne. Eagles have made their last 3 shots. Gunn, left block, gets into E.J. Bush. Tough shot, won't go off the window. Dyer the board, his 5th for the Eagles. Cian on the hop. Davis feeds Bush down low, goes up with the right hand, gets blocked by the rim, second chance. Davis, head of the key, straight on 3, rattles in and out, no good. Bush battling with Fields for the rebound, and Bush comes over his back and will be called for the foul. That's the first on Bush, the third on Carson-Newman, and it brings us to a break in the action. 7:43 to go in the first half. It is Carson-Newman 20, Lenoir-Rhyne 18. Back and forth basketball here inside of Holt. We return after these messages on the Eagle Sports Network.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through auto owner's insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owner's Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
7:43 to go in the first half. A 20-18 lead for Carson-Newman over Lenoir-Rhyne, who sits tied atop the SAC standings in first place with a 4-1 league record. Been a defensive slugfest so far. Neither team shooting better than 35% from the field. And the Bears have the ball moving left to right, looking to tie with a 2, potentially take the lead with a 3 on this possession. Hawks hit Steele head of the key around to Simmons left wing. Chest pass down to Gunn left corner. Finds Fields in the high post left elbow. Drives, dishes, Steele around the Hawks right wing. 12 to shoot. Dyer there with a high hand. Pass inside, deflected. Loose to the head of the key. Steele scoops it up. Finds Simmons. Free throw line jumper. Bending in. Simmons gets the charity roll off the front of the rim. His first make from the field on his 6th shot attempt. Just 2 points. The league's 5th leading scorer. Bears tied at 20. And now Bradford comes around and reaches in on Luke Brennigan. Second personal on Bradford. 16th foul on the Bears. Little foul trouble for LR. R.J. Gunn, first-team All-SAC performer, playing with 2 right now, while Bradford, key role player off the bench for Everett Sullivan's unit, just picks up his second. Dima Bykov is into the game for the first time for Carson-Newman, out there with the Brennigan brothers, Bowens and Dyer. Inbounds comes to Bowens at the head of the key, faces the rim, drives, gets to the left block, and passes to nobody in particular in the right corner. Rin Dyer was crashing to the rim. Bowens elevated and flared a pass as if he was in the corner instead of crashing. Eagles turn it over for an 8th time. Second one by Bowens. 2020 ball game. 6:53 to go in the first half. Bears on the offensive end. Fields for Steele at the head of the key. Bounce over to Hawks left wing. Eagles there with high hands. Downstairs it goes to, I think it's Steele. Chuck Benson's being a better window than a door. Dribble handoff, Simmons left corner. Shot from 15 off the mark. Brennigan grabs the rebound at the free throw line. Brennigan bounces up to his younger brother Nick along the right side, and the Eagles get it front court. Luke, head of the key, drives inside, gets past the defender, gets the cup, can't finish. Whistle and a foul on the rebound. This is on Bykov, who comes over the back of Steele. Bykov with his first, the 4th on Carson-Newman. 2020, Eagles haven't scored in 2 minutes and 5 seconds. Neither team shooting better than 35% from the field. The Cade Insurance Agency is one of the oldest and most experienced insurance agencies in the Lakeway region. Visit CadeInsuranceAgency.com or call 865-475-3391 for a quote today. Middle of the lane, Simmons rises for a 10-foot floater. No good with the left hand, in and out. Eagles the board, bringing it front court. Brennigan for Bowens at the head of the key. Looks inside and lobs to Bykov, right block. Pumps, draws his defender in the air, and Bykov drags his pivot foot, ends up walking with it. Bykov had clear sailing to the rack. I think he thought his defender was right behind him, but he shook him loose. Eagles, their 4th turnover in the last 3.5 minutes, and their 9th of the first half. 2020, 6 minutes to play, opening stanza. Bears haven't been able to take advantage of the Eagles' drought, though. They've only tied it at 20. 5 ties, 2 lead changes after the Eagles open the game on a 7-0 run. Hawks around to Muldrew right wing, back to Hawks left point. Hawks behind the back for Steele left wing. Pumps, drives inside, gets the cup, can't hit it. Bush the rebound on the block for the Eagles. Sends it up the right sideline to Nick Brennigan. Brennigan hits his older brother Luke, extra pass left corner Dyer. Dyer down low to Bush, he's held from behind. by Tim Steele. More foul trouble for the Bears. Steele, the second starter into foul trouble. The second on the freshman, the seventh on the Bears, and a 1 plus the bonus situation for E.J. Bush. 5:28 to play first half as Steele exits in place of Zim Fields. Been stuck at 20-20 for a while now. Eagles haven't scored in 3 minutes. Bush trying to break the streak at the stripe. Front end of the 1-and-1. Barely grazes the nylon on its way down through the hole. He's got 6. And E.J.'s 6 leads all scores. One more free throw for E.J. Bush. Pushes it toward the rim, left it well short. Fields the board down low. Outlets it up the left sideline to Simmons, who hits a trailing Bradford at the hash mark. Around the horn it goes. 5 out for the Bears, with one man sagging to the free throw line against the Eagles zone. Hawks right wing. That is ways away and ways off. Hawks firing from 26. Left it short and to the left. Didn't even tap the apparatus. Out of bounds it goes. As LR now, the scoring drought. Longer than 2 minutes. Eagles 3 minutes without a field goal. 21-20. Carson-Newman the lead with 5:03 to play in the first half. Bush has it down low for the Eagles. Kicks it to Dyer, left wing. High arcing rainbow three. Front of the rim, no good. Long rebound into the right corner. Scooped up by Bradford. Bears race left to right. Hawks for Fields, right wing, and Fields walks with the basketball. Lenoir-Rhyne's 5th turnover. Well, if you're a fan of scrappy defensive basketball, this one is for you. If you hate to see the death of the jump shot, maybe avert your eyes. 4:42 to play in the first half. 21-20, Eagles leading. They haven't made a field goal in 3:40. Brennigan, head of the key, wants a triple. There it is. Nick Brennigan snaps the skid. And the Eagles ahead by 4. 24-20 with 4:28 to play in the first half. Carson-Newman bench making noise as the Bears bring it front court. Simmons left baseline, drives inside, gets pinned underneath the cup, tries the layup, airballs it. Bush the rebound, and the Eagles sprint right to left. Brennigan over the timeline, hits his brother Nick, right corner, transition triple, back iron no. Hawks the long rebound, right baseline for the Bears. No look up the right side to Bradford. Bradford, do-si-do over the left wing for Fields, and the Bears reset. 5 around none for LR. Now Muldrew in the high post. Skip to Malou down to the right block, shakes Thomas and lays it in with the right hand. Muldrew with 4 points, and that stops a 2-minute, 45-second scoring drought for the Bears. Pulls them within 2 with 3:40 to play in the first half. Eagles onto the offensive end. Nick Brennigan bounced down to Bush, right block. Turns into the lane, fades from 10, and knocks it down. Smooth as silk from E.J. Bush. He's got 8 to lead all scorers. Carson-Newman stretches its lead to 4. 26-22 with 3:25 to play in the first half. Bears onto the offensive end. Simmons, right corner, quick trigger 3. He cans that one. Darius Simmons, 5 points on 2 of 10 shooting. And the Sacs' 5th leading scorer trying to get himself going. Pulls LR within 1. Eagles onto the offensive end. Nick Brennigan, right wing with the basketball. Gets it to Thomas, head of the key. Around to Luke Brennigan, left wing. 15 to shoot. Brennigan finds Dyer, right point, wide open. Dyer the triple, rainbows it home. Rin Dyer with 7. He converts from long distance, and the lead back to 4 for Carson-Newman. 29-25 with 2:48 to go in the first half. Hawks wants to go this for that, and I don't know if that touched anything. Missed it off to the right, and that brings us to a break in the action. 2:44 to play in the first half. It's Carson-Newman 29, Lenoir-Rhyne 25. We're back to Holt Fieldhouse following these messages on the Eagle Sports Network.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
My name is Cadet Amber Calvillo. I'm in the 278th in the Army National Guard, and I currently go to Carson-Newman. I joined the Tennessee Army National Guard for the experience mainly, so I can say that I'm a part of something totally bigger than myself.
Text 278-ACR to 70000 to join the Tennessee Army National Guard.
Well, when you have these contests between a team in the league that's really good at defense and a team that's really good at offense, it's always interesting to see how it filters out in the results. And right now, this one trending toward Carson-Newman in a defensive battle. Eagles up 29-25, the league's top scoring defense, tamping down the league's third best scoring offense at 79 points per game. Eagles get up front court, and Bradford deflects the ball out into the scorer's table. Rondro Peebles, our shot clock operator, had the fast hands. He was ready. Should it come his way, you'd expect that from an All-American linebacker. And the Eagles reset. Brennigan out of the key for Carson-Newman around to Dyer left wing. Dyer back up top for Thomas. Lobs down to Bowen's left block. Draws a double team. Shoots over top of it. And Bowens lays it in. Thomas drops the dime. Bowens finishes at the 10. And the lead is 6 for Carson-Newman. 31-25 with 2:10 to play in the first half. Bears onto the offensive end against the Eagles matchup zone. Muldrew over for Bradford left wing. Bouncing the high post for Fields. Dribbles around. Gets it to Simmons left corner. Leaves the 3 short. Thomas elevates to pull in his 7th rebound over the sack logo. Eagles work it right to left. Brennigan hits Bowens gliding to the cup. Bowens blocked from behind by Bradford. Got it clean. Muldrew gets it out to Simmons left side of the floor as LR looks to cut into a 6-point deficit. Muldrew drives, dishes Bradford head of the key. Pumps, gets it to the free throw line, fires inside Muldrew. Reverse layup, missed everything, got his own rebound though. Second chance for the Bears. Shot clock reset to 20. And they're going to say that Muldrew's shot did not hit the rim. And to put 13 on the shot clock. 93 seconds left in the first half. 31-25, Carson-Newman leading Lenoir-Rhyne in a defensive battle. Bears with the ball on their offensive end. Fields, right baseline, step back, 15-footer over Thomas, left it long. Brennigan the rebound. Scoops it up the right sideline to Ryn Dyer. Dyer no look to Bowens at the free throw line. Bowens right-hand dribbles to back it out to the head of the key around the Dyer right wing. 20 to shoot. Dyer, chest pass Thomas up top. Thomas shakes his head, scoots it over to Brennigan left wing for Bowens head of the key. Bowens wants his first career 3, bending back of the rim, no good. McClain elevates to pull in the rebound for the Bears left block. Simmons gets in transition and gets fouled. Simmons deals with an armbar from Nick Brennigan as he hits the free throw line. And Brennigan whistled for his first and the team's 5th. Not a terrible foul with a minute left and a freshman picking up his first. Especially with Simmons and as good around the rim as he is. Inbounds comes to Bradford right wing. 2 passes, Simmons left wing. Simmons gets it into the left corner for McClain, and he cuts the cords with a 17-foot jumper. 31-27, LR cuts it to 4 and stops a 2:20 scoring drought. Eagles can go 2 for 1 if they hurry. 39 on the game clock, 20 on the shot clock. High-low action inside to Brennigan. Glances off of him, but out to the right corner for Dyer. No 2 for 1 here for the Eagles. Brennigan handling, head of the key. He's fouled from behind by Davion Bradford, who picks up his 3rd personal. And that'll send Brennigan to the line. Aggressive defense for Bradford. He took the gamble and picks up his 3rd personal as a result. Mason Hawks will enter for Bradford. As the team's 8th on LR. A 1-1 situation for Luke Brennigan. Eagles call Dyer, Bowens, and Thomas into the backcourt. As Brennigan gets set, Luke Brennigan calling for a towel. Wants to wipe up some perspiration from where he took a tumble at the head of the key. And now the mop is out. Excellent strokes working the mop, making sure there's no moisture on the floor. Great mop work. Really got to appreciate some good mop work. First free throw from Brennigan's long off the heel. Nick deflects it off of a Bear out of bounds, and it stays with Carson-Newman. And now the Eagles can play for the final shot of the first half. And before that, though, Chuck Benson wants to chat things over as he burns a 30-second timeout. Hey, Eagle fans, check out Carson-Newman Athletics' official online store at shopseeingeagles.com. Shopseeingeagles.com features more than 1,100 products from T-shirts and polos to phone skins and pet collars. Shopseeingeagles.com, it is the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Carson-Newman and LR have been deadlocked in a defensive battle here inside a Holt Fieldhouse today. Both teams shooting less than 38% from the field, and both teams going through multiple 2 to 3 minute stretches without scoring. Eagles led 7-0 early. LR countered with a 12-2 run to go ahead by 3. The Eagles have led for the majority of this contest, 12 minutes and change, with Carson-Newman in front. Brennigan between the rings. Goes to Bowens at the head of the key. Bowens fakes the handoff to Brennigan, 9 to shoot. Over to Luke Brennigan, right wing. 6-5. Brennigan gets it tapped out of his hands by McClain. It stays with Carson-Newman. 9.7 to play in the first half. 4 seconds to shoot for Carson-Newman. Dyer will trigger. Gets it into Brennigan at the jump circle. Brennigan heaves it from the 10-foot line on the volleyball court. Wide to the left and out of bounds. So Luke Brennigan's 35-footer shortened to the left. And now Darius Simmons will check in for Lenoir-Rhyne. 31-27, Carson-Newman the lead on the Bears. 6.1 seconds left, and now Everett Sullivan would like to have a word with his team to chat things over. Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Visit magahaelectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, they are your East Tennessee electrical contracting source. And Carson-Newman has dominated the glass. Eagles plus 11 on the Bears right now. 9 offensive rebounds leading to 11 second chance points for the Eagles. That's probably the difference in this one. The Eagles offensive rebounding on a day where neither team really making shots at any measurable clip. 32% for Lenoir-Rhyne, 36% for Carson-Newman. But the Eagles with 5 more offensive rebounds than LR and 7 more second chance points. That's helping to make up for the fact that the Eagles have turned it over 9 times this half. Bears get the final shot of the period. Goes into the right corner. Mason Hawk's fadeaway 3 is off the top of the backboard. Tyler Bowens grabs the rebound. And that is how the first half comes to a close. Eagles on the front foot, 31-27 over one of the league leaders. Bears in a 3-way tie atop the league leaderboards with LMU and Queens. And Carson-Newman's defense doing the job in the first half, limiting Lenoir-Rhyne to 31% shooting and a 3 of 12 effort from long range. Carson-Newman maintains a 4-point lead headed into the halftime locker room in spite of not scoring for the final 2:22 of the half. The good thing is that the Eagles' defense is doing the job. The bad thing is that Carson-Newman unable to extend that advantage out. ShopSeeingEagles.com halftime reports up next following these messages on the Eagles Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit InterDigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
AEC is a distributor for Marathon energy-efficient water heaters. We offer 30-gallon to 105-gallon tanks. Marathon water heaters are durable, lightweight, and warranted not to leak as long as you own your home. Foam insulation allows these thermal storage units to provide long-lasting temperature control. Marathon's lightweight tank is easier to maneuver and position. And the bowl-shaped tank bottom allows complete sediment draining. AEC, we're power with purpose. It's halftime. We'll head back to the arena for the ShopSeeingEagles.com halftime report in just 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
The number one source for Carson-Newman athletics gear, shopseeandeagles.com, where you can find gear from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour. Shirts, jerseys, sweatshirts, shorts, pants, hats, and scarves. ShopSeeAndEagles.com is your source for everything CN. You can even show your school spirit on your smartphone or tablet. All of your game day essentials can be found in one place. ShopSeeAndEagles.com.
It's halftime. Stats, a check of the ShopSeeAndEagles.com sack scoreboard. And interviews are all headed your way.
Anderson down the left side of the lane, gliding to the rim, and he thunders it down with two hands. He puts Cody on a poster.
But now here's the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
All right, halftime in Holt Fieldhouse, where Carson-Newman holds a 31-27 halftime lead over the Lenoir-Rhyne Bears. The Eagles do it in large part with defense, limiting LR to 31.4% shooting in the first half. Bears, a team that has knocked down double-digit threes in 3 straight games, just 3 of 12 from distance. And the duo of Mason Hawks and Darius Simmons, those are 2 of the better three-point shooters in the league. They're combined 1 of 9. Now, Carson-Newman helped out in large part due to foul trouble. A key reserve, Davion Bradford, he has 3 personal fouls. Granted, did play much of that first half with 2. He was on the floor for 14 minutes. But R.J. Gunn, a preseason all-SAC performer, has just 4 points in 8 minutes of action for Lenoir-Rhyne. Rin Dyer and E.J. Bush powering Carson-Newman. Dyer with 7 and Bush with 8, and both trending toward double-doubles. Dyer with 7 points and 5 rebounds. Bush with 8 points and 5 rebounds, and then Bryant Thomas, a nice day, 6 points and 7 rebounds. Shot making has been at a premium today here inside of Holt Fieldhouse. Eagles at 36%, the Bears at 31%. And probably the difference in this one, the Eagles have done a little bit better job getting on the offensive glass. Carson-Newman plus 12 overall in the rebounding edge. The Eagles have 9 offensive rebounds to 4 for the Bears, and 11-4 advantage in second chance points for Carson-Newman. Eagles nearly a 2-to-1 edge, and you don't want this edge in terms of turnovers. However, Carson-Newman has scored off of all 5 of the Bears' turnovers, and in fact have a 10-to-9 advantage in points off turnovers. So even though the Eagles' 9 giveaways in that first half didn't hurt Carson-Newman as much as it potentially could have. Ends up in a 31-27 halftime lead for the Eagles. When we return on the ShopSeeAndEagles.com halftime report, we'll take a gander around the rest of the league. That's after these messages on the Eagle Sports Network.
If you're looking for official Eagle merchandise, look no further than the Carson-Newman Bookstore. With a large selection of Carson-Newman gifts and apparel, you're sure to find something to please the entire family. From stuffed eagles to towel sets, sweatshirts, shorts, hats, and slippers, we literally have you covered from head to toe. We have just the item you're looking for no matter what the season. So whether you're an Eagle student, parent, alumni, or fan, shop us for everything orange and blue. Call 865-471-3539 for more information and store hours. We'll see you at the Carson-Newman Bookstore.
Okay, let's see. I'm ready to do this. Carson-Newman. It's been around since 1851. Lots of flexible online programs. Wow. World-class accredited academics. A faith and learning environment with professors who really care about me. A top 10 best value school. Carson-Newman gives $48 million a year in financial aid. This is the perfect place. I'm in.
A check of the ShopSeeAndEagles.com sack scoreboard is next. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
At the Cade Insurance Agency, our focus is you. At Cade Insurance, we're your local agents, real, live members of the community, only 2 blocks from Carson-Newman. We understand the importance of having the proper coverages for your vehicle, whether it be taking a drive through the Smoky Mountains or just driving around listening to your Eagles play. Our team at Cade Insurance can help you get the best coverages with the best companies at competitive prices. Call 865-475-3391 for a quote today, or visit CadeInsuranceAgency.com.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
The Eagles Sports Network is part of SAC Live, the official digital network of the South Atlantic Conference. SAC Live is the home of all your South Atlantic Conference sports action, including 20 SAC championships. Time to get caught up with some SACtion. Here are the happenings around the South Atlantic Conference and the nation. Let's go around the league with a ShopSeeAndEagles.com scoreboard update. Now back to the arena.
All right, Adam Cavalier, happy to have you courtside here at Holt Fieldhouse. Again, no fans in attendance, so it's a little quieter than usual. And you can pick out things like Mike Mincy working his way down from some stairs after picking up his phone. Normally you wouldn't see those things, but when the venue is empty, you do. And Mike Mincy, a lot to be happy about, as his women's basketball program picked up a 91-73 win over Lenoir-Rhyne earlier today, led by a combined 53 from Braylon Weichel and Skylar Boshears. That duo singeing the Nets to the tune of 19 of 29 shooting as a pairing. A smattering of action going on around the South Atlantic Conference, not as much as one would typically expect, but with COVID, a reduced number of games. And on the men's side, Carson-Newman LR, one of 3 games being played right now. The others are over at Pioneer Arena in Greenville, Tennessee, and another that has gone final. It was Queens paying a visit to UVA Wise. We'll focus on the final first, as the Royals, no issues with the Highland Cavaliers. Victorious 91-67 over UVA Wise. Queens rolled out to a 54-32 halftime lead and pretty much just stiff-armed the Highland Cavaliers. Wise just 39% shooting for the game, as Queens an exceptional job on Cameron Whiteside, season low 13 points for the nation's leading scorer, as Jamari Smith had his way with the Cavs down low, 17 points on 6 of 9 shooting, one of 4 Royals in double figures. The only other game that is actively ongoing is nearly 5 minutes deep into the second half. It has Tusculum leading Coker 32-30, and another game where the jump shot has found itself in an early grave. The Pioneers with a 32-30 lead on Coker, both teams shooting worse than 38% from the field. Tusculum has gotten 8 points from Legist and Scott, while Chandler Lindsay leads all scorers with 10 for the Coker Cobras. So a little minor upset if Coker were to pull that out on the road at Tusculum. On the women's side, Lincoln Memorial, no issues with Mars Hill. Rail Splitters rolled to a 32-point win, jumped out to a 28-7 first quarter lead over the Lions before cruising to an 82-50 margin over Mars Hill. Anderson wins on the road, staves off a late Wingate comeback, and prevails 72-67 over the Bulldogs. And Tusculum's women stay unbeaten on Wednesday with the Lady Eagles. It's a 92-51 final in favor of the over the Coker Cobras. Newberry is taking on UVA Wise on the road today on the women's side. minute left in the second quarter over from the prior Convocation Center. UVA-wise out to a 38-29 lead on the Newberry Wolves. ShopSeeingEagles.com halftime report is in the books. Second half action heads your way in a little over 3 minutes with the Eagles leading 31-27 at the halftime break over the Bears of Lenoir-Rhyne. Second half action after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
How do you show your support for Carson-Newman? Head over to ShopSeeingEagles.com right now, where they have all of your needs covered. From clothing to outfitting your tailgate party, whether you're hunting, fishing, or on the golf course, ShopSeeingEagles.com is the place for you. All of your everyday essentials, from pens to phone chargers, are in one place. For the best gear in the business, visit ShopSeeingEagles.com today.
Since 1916, a lot of independent agents have recommended auto owners insurance, and a lot of parents have taken that recommendation to heart. So have a lot of their children, and grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. As we celebrate our first 100 years, Auto Owners Insurance thanks all those who have put their trust in us, and all the generations who will.
This is Carson-Newman basketball.
Goes top of the key. Pull up three. On the way. Got it. Charlie Clark dialing long distance with impunity.
On the Eagles Sports Network.
I joined the Guard for the simple fact that I could be home and also in the military. So I can have a civilian job and also in the military.
Final!
I would tell somebody who's trying to join the Guard or thinking about it that it's a great opportunity. Opportunities for school, training, discipline, leadership. There's a lot of opportunities. It broadens your perspective.
Text 278-ACR to 70000 to join the Tennessee Army National Guard.
Looking to make your home more comfortable and affordable? Maybe a new electric heat pump or a new attic insulation? And don't forget new doors and windows. AEC is here to help. We've got a quality contractor network, easy financing, and ANC inspects every job to assure the highest quality satisfaction. Visit our website at aecoop.org for application, contractor list, and more details. AEC, we're power with purpose.
Eagles with a 31-27 halftime lead on Lenoir-Rhyne before we get the second half started. Let's pause 10 seconds for Station ID, Eagles Sports Network. Adam Cavalier courtside at Holt Fieldhouse. Skip Roberts running the show back inside of network control. Director tonight, Drew Udy. Replay operator, Danielle Whaley. And our camera crew, Carolyn Levi, Katie Eakes, Danny Wazork, and Helen Rader. Glad that you're with us here on this Saturday on the Eagles Sports Network as Carson-Newman basketball to open up the second half with a 4-point lead. Bush, right block, back to the basket, dribbles into the paint, fades from over top the SAC logo and rattles in the 10-footer over top of Muldrew. 33-27, Eagles by 6, firing the opening punch of the second stanza. 2-3 zone for the Eagles. Bears 4 around 1. Gunn, the lone man inside. Has it at the right elbow, fades over top of Bryant Thomas and knocks down a tough 16-footer that Gunn just makes look routine. 33-29, Eagles lead cut to 4. 9:16 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman onto the offensive end. Thomas, head of the key. Feeds Luke Brennigan left wing, guarded by Simmons. Drops it off for Bush, left corner. Drives inside, hop step into the lane. Shot with the right hand, left it short. Gun the box out, pulls down the rebound for the Bears. LR sprinting front court. Simmons down to the right block. Shot blocked by Bryant Thomas. And not a goaltend, but a foul on Luke Brennigan, who shoved him as he was going out of bounds. First on Brennigan. First on the Eagles of the half. And Darius Simmons gets to shoot 2. Simmons has been pretty much automatic when he's gotten to the charity stripe this season. 33 makes in 37 attempts as he rattles this one out to the right side. Make it 33 of 38. At best, he can make it a three-point game. So one more free throw for Darius Simmons. Southpaw sends it up, and this time he knocks it down. Minute 5 in, 33-30. Bears cut it to a triple. Brennigan over the timeline, center court for Carson-Newman. Brennigan hits Dyer on the right wing. Muldrew sticks to him. Dyer lobs to Bush at the head of the key. Chest pass over to Davis, left wing. Davis looks to feed inside. Gets it to Bush in the left corner. Tapped out of bounds by Bush. That was excellent overplay defense by Tim Steele. Got a hand in just to jostle things loose. As Carson-Newman turns it over for a 10th time. 33-30. Bears can tie with a 3 on this possession. Muldrew kicks it over to Simmons in the corner, around the horn. Hawks right wing, deep NBA range 3, front of the rim, no good. Trip Davis, the board, right wing for the Eagles. Brings it front court, picked up by Simmons the whole way. Eagles go high-low. Bush tosses it right to R.J. Gunn. Not enough loft for Bryant Thomas. Simmons front court. Free throw line, heaves one up as he gets hit from Bryant Thomas trailing the play. And Thomas will send him to the line to shoot 2. Simmons missed the shot in front of the rim. First on Thomas, second on the Eagles. 18:08 to play, second half, 33-30. Carson-Newman leading. But Simmons, chance to make it a one-point game at the line. He knocks down the first free throw. One more for Darius Simmons. Flicks the second one up, and it snaps the cords. Simmons with 8 points. He leads LR. And it's a one-point lead for the Eagles. 33-32, 18:03 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman on the offensive end. Eagles with 2 turnovers in their first 3 possessions of the second half. Davis, left wing. Gets Thomas head of the key around to Brennigan right wing. Brennigan feeds Bush head of the key. And there's a whistle as Bush was releasing a 3. Bryant Thomas hit the deck at the head of the key. He got shoved off by Tim Steele. Now that's a third personal on him. Foul trouble. A storyline for LR. Steele now with 3. R.J. Gunn playing with 2. And Davion Bradford, top 6 man for the Bears, has 3. Dyer will inbound right baseline. Gets it into Brennigan in the right corner. Simmons sticks to him. Brennigan left-hand dribbles on the right wing. Chest pass Dyer, left point, catch and shoot 3. Rainbows through for Rhyne. Dyer, 5 straight games in double figures for the freshman. First guy to do that for the Eagles since Charles Clark in 2015. 36-32, the lead back to 4 for Carson-Newman. 17:27 to play second half. Gunn shooting left elbow, knocks down the 15-footer over Bryant Thomas's outstretched right hand. High difficulty for R.J. Gunn. Fired up after that make. He's got 8, 5 away from 1,000 in his career. Bears cut it to 2 as the Eagles bring it front court. Brennigan, left wing with the ball. Bounces it down to Bush, left baseline. Curls into the paint, kicks Dyer, right wing, 3. Barely grazes the rim. Rebound saved in by Gunn all the way out to the top of the key. Simmons picks it up. 2 on 3. Simmons, free throw line, jumper, back iron, no. Gunn skies in to jam it home. 36-36, all square here in Holt Fieldhouse. 16:44 to play in the second half. Gunn into double figures, he has 10. Eagles onto the offensive end. Bears outscoring Carson-Newman 9-5 after the halftime break, shooting 3 of 5 from the field. Entry pass from Bush is pilfered by Dyer. Up the floor it goes to Fields, who glides through him and lays it in with the left hand. And Chuck Benson has seen enough. He calls for time. LR fired up after the spark from R.J. Gunn. 16:22 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman trailing 38-36. We're back to Holt Fieldhouse after these messages on the Eagles Sports Network.
How do you show your support for Carson-Newman? Head over to shopseeingeagles.com right now, where they have all of your needs covered. From clothing to outfitting your tailgate party, whether you're hunting, fishing, or on the golf course, shopseeingeagles.com is the place for you. All of your everyday essentials, from pens to phone chargers, are in one place. For the best gear in the business, visit shopseeingeagles.com today.
At the Kate Insurance Agency, our focus is you. The Kate Insurance Agency offers personalized protection plans to cover your auto, home, business, or life and health. At Kate Insurance, our goal is to partner with you in determining your insurance needs and to provide the best customer service. At Kate Insurance, we believe that loyalty is a quality that is earned. You are important to us. Call 865-475-3391 for a quote today or visit kateinsuranceagency.com.
16:22 to play in the second half. Lenoir-Rhyne has utilized a 6-0 run, aided by 3 second-half turnovers by Carson-Newman to grab a 38-36 over the Eagles. R.J. Gunn has come out rocking and rolling after halftime. He scored 6 of the Bears' 11 after the halftime break. Full court pressure on for LR. League leaders in turnovers forced per game with more than 17. It's done the job so far today against Carson-Newman, although a good chunk of it self-inflicted, but not this one, just taken away. Fields strips Bowens, but can't finish. Bowens altered his shot after the transition. Eagles front court. Dyer, baseline drive, drops it off Thomas, middle of the lane. Thomas strip, ball ricochets into the right corner, out of bounds into the Eagle bench, aided by a Bear. That is Zim Fields. Excellent hustle by him to dive on the floor into the corner to try to save the play. Eagles 4 turnovers in the last 3.5 minutes. Eagles get it to Brennigan, right wing, catch and shoot 3, bottom for Brennigan. That halts the LR 6-0 run and puts Carson-Newman back in front. 39-38 with 15:50 to go in the second half. Bears onto the offensive end. 4 round 1 for Lenoir-Rhyne. R.J. Gunn, the lone man in the post. Get it to him at the free throw line. Faces the basket. Now he gets tied up by Trip Davis. Gunn pirouettes him around. Jump ball. Possession arrow stays with Lenoir-Rhyne. Good active hands by Trip Davis. And that brings us to a break in the action. 15:38 left in the second half. Carson-Newman regains the lead. 39-38 Bears basketball when we come back to Holt, following these messages on the Eagle Sports Network.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long, from the morning with their $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
15:38 to go in the second half. A 39-38 lead for Carson-Newman over Lenoir-Rhyne. Bears have come out firing in the second half, making 4 of their first 7 shots after shooting 31% from the field in the first half. Eagles stay in their 2-3 zone. Bears go to Bradford for a left baseline drive. Kicks it out for a Muldrew 3, right wing, back of the rim, it bends, no good. Rebound punched out to the timeline where Davis corrals it for the Eagles. Davis into the front court. Stop and start move to the right wing. Goes to Bowen, instead of the key, around the horn left side for Dyer on the wing. Dyer points with his left hand to call for a screen. Dribbles past it from Bowens, gets to the cup, can't finish. Dyer saves in his own rebound to Brennigan right wing. A whistle and a foul. Charge this to Anthony Rice. His first, team's second. What hustle by Ren Dyer to keep that play alive and save it in for an on-target pass to Luke Brennigan. Shot clock resets to 20 as McClain checks back in for the Bears. 39-38, Carson-Newman by 1. Eagles jumped out to a 7-0 lead in this one before the Bears countered with a 12-2 run to grab a 3-point edge. Eagles have led for 17 minutes after regaining the lead. It's been close ever since. 6 ties, 4 lead changes. Been a back-and-forth contest. Dyer left corner with the ball. Chest pass to Davis, right point, around to Brennigan, right wing. Brennigan left around a Bykov screen, gets open for a three, takes it, can't make it, short, front of the 10. Rebound grabbed by Fields. He flies up the floor, chest pass, Gunn left elbow. Pump fake, kick out, right wing, three. McLean rainbows home. McLean on the kick from Gunn pushes LR back in front, 41-39. 14:34 to play in the second half. Eagles onto the offensive end. Dyer, right wing with the basketball. One right-hand dribble, leaps, passes to Bykov out of the key. Around to Brennigan, left wing. Moves right around a Bykov screen, gets open in the keyhole, and converts from 17. Long range two goes in for Brennigan. 41 all. Bears the other way. Nice drive inside by Fields, but he's blocked by Bykov. Davis the rebound. Eagles float up the floor looking to break a 41 all tie at the 14-minute mark. Davis, right wing. Between the legs, dribble. Loops it to the left point for Bowens. Around to Brennigan, left corner, catch and shoot three. Bang, bang! Luke Brennigan buries the three. He's on a 5-0 run all by himself. And Carson-Newman retakes the lead, 44-41, 13:40 to play in the second half. Bears get it front court. Down inside it goes Steele, pumps, reverse layup, rattles out, no good. Got his defender Dyer into the air, but couldn't convert. Brennigan the board, and the Eagles push it left to right. Brennigan, head of the key, dribbles to the free throw line, spots up, 17-footer, cash! 7 straight by Luke Brennigan all by himself. Eagles up by 5. 46-41, 13-10 to play in the second half. Brennigan leads all scores with 13. Gunn the counterpoints. Right wing three won't go down. Dyer taps the rebound to himself on the right baseline. Eagles have numbers with a man down. Brennigan, right wing, pumps the three, gets it to Davis, head of the key. Davis pivots and pirouettes to dodge two defenders, and the Eagles reset. 20 on the shot clock. Eagles looking to extend a 7-0 run. Past 7 points, all from Luke Brennigan's hot hand. Bowens, head of the key, 10 to shoot. Round of Brennigan, right wing. Drives inside, baseline, feathers up the right hand. The bank open for Brennigan. Luke Brennigan, it is his world. We just live in it. He's scored the last 9 for Carson-Newman. And the Eagles are up 48-41 with 12:37 left in the second half and a timeout by LR. We step aside for a break. Eagles 48. They've matched their biggest lead of the night. Bears 41. Back to Holt Fieldhouse after these messages on the Eagles Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
I joined the Guard for the simple fact that I could be home and also in the military. So I can have a civilian job and also in the military. I would tell somebody who's trying to join the Guard or thinking about it that it's a great opportunity. Opportunities for school, training, discipline, leadership. There's a lot of opportunities. It broadens your perspective.
Text 278-ACR to 70000 to join the Tennessee Army National Guard.
Bears basketball out of the break, and they turn it over. Bryant Thomas a takeaway in the middle of the lane. Eagles will look to extend a 9-0 run and a 7-point lead with 12:17 to go in the second half. Thomas, head of the key, swings it to Brennigan, left wing. Dribbles right on Simmons between the legs, lofts it to Bush, right point. 13 to shoot. Dyer stripped. Right wing, 1-on-2 break. Hawks coasting to the cup, and he is hammered out of bounds by Ren Dyer. Dyer, the trailer, swats Hawks out of bounds. A highlight reel stuff by the freshman. Brings the bench to feet. He met him at the side and turned him away. Second chance for the Bears with the ball out of bounds. Into the paint it goes to Gunn. Turns, shoots on Thomas. Can't get it to drop, but a whistle and a foul. Got pushed from behind by Trip Davis. His second, team's third. And I thought the officials called for a media on the previous timeout, but we're going to take another one Hey, we've got commercials to take and commercials to sell. That's fine with us. Eagles by 7, 48-41. With 11:57 to play in the second half. We're back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
How do you show your support for Carson-Newman? Head over to shopseeandeagles.com right now, where they have all of your needs covered. From clothing to outfitting your tailgate party, whether you're hunting, fishing, or on the golf course, shopseeandeagles.com is the place for you. All of your everyday essentials, from pens to phone chargers, are in one place. For the best gear in the business, visit shopseeandeagles.com today.
Okay, let's see. Carson-Newman University. It's been around since 1851. A beautiful campus, amazing student life, world-class accredited academics, competitive athletic programs, a Christian perspective, a top 10 best value school. They give $48 million in financial aid every year, and I get a free scholarship when I enroll. Looks like I've found the perfect place.
Well, Lenoir-Rhyne used a 6-0 run to grab a lead on Carson-Newman, but Luke Brennigan has responded with the last 9 for the Eagles. And CN has responded to match its biggest lead of the day at 48-41 with 11:57 to play in the second half. And now R.J. Gunn at the line, shooting free throws for the Bears, and he calmly sinks the first. That's 11 for Gunn. Needs 2 more for 1,000 in his LR career for the first-team All-SAC performer. Lefty sends up the second and sinks it as well. 48-43. Bears down 5. 11:57 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman, rather Luke Brennigan, has made his last 4 shots as Trip Davis brings it front court, and he's fouled with a body bump from Tyson McClain. Second on McClain, third on the Bears. Dyer will trigger. Gets it to Bush at the left point. Bush turns and passes to Brennigan at the right point around to Dyer right wing. Dyer guarded by Mason Hawks. Dyer lobs to Bush right corner, picked up by Steele. Bush back to the basket, 10 to shoot. Kick out Dyer right point. Pump fake, drives inside, drops it off. Bush right block, leans back, hits it with the right hand off the window. Dyer creates with his second assist. Bush has his 12th point, and the lead back to 7 for the Eagles. Bears front court. Simmons dribbling into traffic. Kick out. Extra pass. Right wing for McClain. Passed up the 3. Eagles. Great adjustment from the zone. Simmons strokes a 3, though, right wing and buries it with a hand in his face from Bryant Thomas. Excellent work defensively initially for the Eagles, and a nice job for the Bears to counter it. 50-46. LR pulls within 4 with 11 minutes to play in the second half. Eagles onto the offensive end. They've made their last 5 shots. Bush, left block. Back to the basket, kicks it to Davis right wing. Davis circles it to Dyer right corner, 8 to shoot. Dyer, 7-6, leaps and passes to the right wing Bush. Bush wants the 3, and he rattles it home over top of R.J. Gunn. Call it a 2 for E.J. Bush. 52-46. Eagles with a 6-point lead with 10:30 to go in the second half. Pardon me, that is a 3. My mistake. 7-point lead for the Eagles. Hawks, head of the key. Drives on Thomas, kicks out, right corner. Here's the 3 from McClain, front of the rim, no good. Long rebound into the Bear bench, last touched by E.J. Bush. InterDigital strives to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services. InterDigital, laser-focused on your success. Officials confer and have the shot clock reset to 20. As that 3 from McClain did hit the rim. Hawks with it between the rings. Bounces it to Gunn, left elbow. Muscles his way inside on Thomas. Can't convert at the 10. Thomas the box out on the shooter to grab the rebound. Eagles sprint left to right, ahead by 7. Carson-Newman's made its last 6. Inside it goes to Bush, left block. Back to the basket on Steele. 1 dribble, turns, right hand, pushes it up and in. E.J. Bush with 17 to lead all scores. Carson-Newman's lead has surged to 9. 55-46 with 9:42 to play in the second half. Bears onto the offensive end. Simmons, baseline drive, gets underneath the basket, can't finish, but Gunn is there for the tap, and he throws it down with two hands to get his 1,000th career point. 55-48, Bears pull within 7, 9:27 to play in the second half. R.J. Gunn, 55th guy in LR history with 1,000 career points, joining Darius Simmons, who joined that club last time out for the Bears. Bush handling out on the perimeter. He shaked and baked Tim Steele and draws a foul in the interim. That move by E.J. Bush. A round of applause from Carson-Newman's bench. Steele with his fourth, the team's fourth. And Dyer, the ball out of bounds to Luke Brennigan, between the rings. 55-48, Eagles by 7. Looking for more. Bush, right wing. Looking to lob inside, nothing there. Gets it to Thomas at the left point. Around to Brennigan, left wing. Zips it inside, Bush, left lock. Spins, right hand, pushes it up, back iron, no. Bradford elevates to grab the rebound for the Bears. Outlets it up the right sideline, out of bounds. Back to Carson-Newman it goes. LR's 7th turnover. And the Eagles get the ball back. 8:56 to play in the second half, leading Lenoir-Rhyne 55-48. Carson-Newman really hot after halftime. 10 of 15 from the floor. And 7 of their last 8. Luke Brennigan, the spark. He had that 9-0 run for Carson-Newman to turn what was a 2-point deficit into a 7-point lead. Eagles go to Brennigan, left wing. Finds Thomas at the head of the key. Over to Davis, right side wing. Davis sizes up Bradford. Lobs it to Bush, right baseline. Bush backs down Steele. Kicks out Davis, head of the key. Straight on 3. Bullseye! Trip Davis rains it down from long distance, and Carson-Newman has its first double-digit lead of the night. 58-48 with 8:22 to play in the second half. Bears front court. Bradford, left baseline, loses it. Out of bounds off of E.J. Bush's hip. It stays with the Bears. Carson-Newman, 58, Bears 48. 8:19 to go in the second half. And Carson-Newman's bench in this one with no fans. Hawks head of the key. Once the NBA range 3, back of the rim, no good. Rebound punched by Gunn. Dyer takes it away, though, right baseline. Rin Dyer, his 8th rebound. 2 away from his first career double-double. 58-48. Eagles lead by 10. They've made 8 of their last 9 shots. 7:55 to go in the second half. Trip Davis, left wing, feeds Bush, left baseline. Bush backing down, Gunn curls in the lane, stops, chest pass Brennigan, right wing. Back down to Bush with 3 to shoot. Bush fading, sack logo, rattles it home. 19 for E.J. Bush, using the mid-range game in the Masters' face. 60-48. Eagles with a 12-point lead, 7:30 to play in the second half. Bears front court. Gunn wants a 3 left wing. Back of the rim, no good. Bush elevates for the rebound, but Bradford dislodges it. Second chance for the Bears. Gunn, right wing. Pump fakes the 3, gets it to Hawks, head of the key. Hawks 3 on the way. Front of the 10, no good. Dyer scoops up the rebound on the right block for the Eagles. Dyer's 9th rebound. Staring down a double-double, Eagles have stretched the lead to 12. 9 of their last 10 from the floor. Brennigan accelerating to the cup, can't convert. Thomas leans in and sticks it back in off the window. Timeout, Everett Sullivan. Dima Bykov charging like a bear onto the floor to celebrate with his team. Eagles 62, Lenoir-Rhyne 48. Carson-Newman off and running over the league's top team in LR. 6:56 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman 62, Lenoir-Rhyne 48. We're back to Holt Fieldhouse after these messages on the Eagles Sports Network.
How do you show your support for Carson-Newman? Head over to shopseeandeagles.com right now, where they have all of your needs covered. From clothing to outfitting your tailgate party, whether you're hunting, fishing, or on the golf course, shopseeandeagles.com is the place for you. All of your everyday essentials, from pens to phone chargers, are in one place. For the best gear in the business, visit shopseeandeagles.com today.
Okay, let's see. Carson-Newman University. It's been around since 1851. A beautiful campus, amazing student life, world-class accredited academics, competitive athletic programs, a Christian perspective, a top 10 best value school. They give $48 million in financial aid every year, and I get a free scholarship when I enroll. Looks like I've found the perfect place.
6:56 to play in the second half, and Carson-Newman has rattled off a 12-2 run while Lenoir-Rhyne hasn't scored in 2.5 minutes. Eagles bounding out to a 62-48 lead over Lenoir-Rhyne with 6:50 to play in the second half. Mason Hawks into the front court for the Bears. Gets it to Gunn, head of the key. Gunn wants a triple straight on, rattles in and out, no good. Dyer leaps for the rebound on the right baseline, and he's got his first career double-double with 10 points and 10 rebounds. Dyer into the front court for Carson-Newman, drops it off to the head of the key for Tyler Bowens. Around the horn to the right wing for Trip Davis, chest pass Brennigan up top. Brennigan, left hand dribbles left wing, feeds Bowens out of the key, 10 to shoot. Bowens drives on Muldrew, glides the cup and sends it in off the window. A firm take by Tyler Bowens, and the lead stretches to 16. 64-48 with 6:08 to play in the second half. It's a 14-2 run for the Eagles. Bears onto the offensive end. Fields around to the right wing for Muldrew, back to Fields' left point. Fields drives inside, drops it off Hawks' right block. He blows the bunny. Bykov elevates to pull down the rebound. The defense dialed in for Carson-Newman inside of Holt Fieldhouse tonight. Bears haven't scored in 3.5 minutes as Brennigan brings it front court. Brennigan, right wing against Simmons, feeds Bowens at the head of the key. Bowens, left-hand pass to Dyer, left wing. Dyer, ball held at his chest against Mason Hawks. 8 to shoot, head of the key. It's pilfered by Fields. Fields to the rack. He blows the bunny. Dyer altered his shot, and then Fields fouls Bowens on the rebound. First personal on Fields, 15 foul on Lenoir-Rhyne. Boy, Ren Dyer is a heat-seeking missile in transition. On defense, he blocked Mason Hawks' shot earlier and solely alters Fields' shot there, who was gliding in for a dunk attempt. 64-48, Eagles by 16. Bears haven't scored in 4 minutes. Eagles on a 14-2 run. Dyer, left corner, transition three, back of the rim, no good. Bykov, an offensive rebound. Second chance for the Eagles. Brennigan, right wing with the basketball, looking to extend this 64-48 lead. Brennigan, head of the key, dribbling in traffic, free throw line, dumps it off. Bykov, right block. But look what I found. Bunny behind the defense at the 10. Bykov lays it in uncontested. It is a 16-2 Eagle run, a 66-48 Carson-Newman lead, and the Eagles cruising over the Lenoir-Rhyne Bears. LR front court, Gunn left block, chucks up a shot at the rim. That won't go. Dyer electric for the rebound on the right block. Well, Carson-Newman has found its footing offensively, and this is making the Eagles a terrifying prospect moving forward. Davis gliding to the cup. He gets fouled on his way to the 10. Charge this to Darius Simmons, his first, the team's sixth. And a pair of free throws for Trip Davis to try to extend this 16-2 Carson-Newman run. Eagles 66, Bears 48. 4:28 to play in the second half. First free throw for Trip Davis, rainbows through the nylon. LR hasn't scored since an R.J. Gunn layup at the 9:30 mark. 67-48, Eagles by 19. Looking for their first 20-point lead of the season. Davis bends the knees, flips the free throw toward the rim, and calmly sinks the shot from the charity stripe. Carson-Newman up by 20 for the first time all year. 68-48 on Lenoir-Rhyne with 4:23 to play in the second half. Bears onto the offensive end. Gunn flips it to Bradford, left baseline. Works inside on Bykov. Bounce pass into the right corner from McClain. Extra pass, Simmons, right wing three. Rattles at home. Darius Simmons has 14 to pace the Bears, but it's been inefficient. 4 of 15 from the field. That stops a 5.5-minute scoring drought for Lenoir-Rhyne and cuts the deficit to 17. 68-51 with 3:57 to play in the second half. Bykov, head of the key. One dribble around to Dyer, left wing. Dyer working on Bradford in the left corner. Back it out to Bykov, left point. 9 to shoot. for Brennigan, head of the key. Left around a Bykov screen. Brennigan takes the long two. Bending no. Rebound punched up and in by Dima Bykov. A quick shake of his head. He couldn't believe it. Found the bottom of the bucket. 70-51. Eagles lead extended to 19. 3:30 to play in the second half. Simmons right corner three off the front of the tin. No good. Brennigan corrals the rebound for the Eagles. The lead 19 as Chuck Benson extends his right hand outstretched to the middle of the lane, telling Carson-Newman, hey, slow things up. Eagles by 19 with 6:15 to go in the second half. Bowens, high-low action for Bykov. He was held as the ball goes out of bounds, and this will bring us to a break in the action. Charge the foul to whom before we step aside? Charge it to R.J. Gunn. His third, team's seventh. Free throws for Dima Bykov when we return. 3:12 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman rolling 70-51 over Lenoir-Rhyne. We're back to Holt Fieldhouse after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Looking to make your home more comfortable and affordable? Maybe a new electric heat pump or new attic insulation? And don't forget new doors and windows. AEC is here to help. We've got a quality contractor network, easy financing, and ANC inspects every job to assure the highest quality satisfaction. Visit our website at aecoop.org for application, contractor list, and more details. AEC, we're power with purpose.
Well, at the 15-minute mark this half, this was actually, let's go back. Let's go to the 16-22 mark. Lenoir-Rhyne was leading Carson-Newman 38-36. Since that moment, Carson-Newman has outscored the Bears 34-13. Eagles off and running here today inside of Holt Fieldhouse. 70-51 against Lenoir-Rhyne and singeing the Nets in the second half to the tune of 67% shooting. Bykov at the line to shoot one plus the bonus for the Eagles. Puts up the first and calmly converts it. 5 points for Dima Bykov. Bryant Thomas set to check in for him as the lead blossoms once more to 20-plus points. Bykov, second free throw, rattles off to the left side. Lead holds at 20, matching the biggest of the game for the Eagles, 71-51 with 3:07 to play in the second half. Bears front court, Steele up top to the head of the key for Bradford. Into the left corner, Simmons. Pivots to Gunn, left wing. Gunn, jab step with the right foot. Two passes, Steele, right wing, tries the triple. Back iron, no. Davis elevates to pull in the rebound. Davis pumps the brakes and gets it to Brennigan in the backcourt, who dribbles across the timeline left side. Feeds Bush at the free throw line. Drives for Bykov, right block. Bykov fouled on his way to the cup. And more free throws for Dima Bykov. Charge R.J. Gunn with his fourth and the team's eighth. 2:40 to play in the second half, 71-51. Eagles with a 20-point lead. Bykov bends the knees. Free throw rattles off to the left, no good. For all the talk of the offensive effort in the second half for the Eagles, Carson-Newman shooting 67% from the field. The Bears just 8 of 28 from the field after halftime. That's 28.6%. Lenoir-Rhyne, a team that came in shooting 47% from the field and averaging 83 points per game, figures that are third best in the league. They have been held well below their season averages tonight. One more free throw for Dima Bykov. Converts. 72-51. Eagles by 21. Bykov exits to high fives and hand pounds from the Carson-Newman bench down to the right. 72-51, Eagles by 21, 2:30 to play in the second half. Bears just one make from the field in the last 7 minutes. LR with it on the offensive end. Spinning around and passing to Simmons, right wing. Simmons drops it off Muldrew, right corner. Back to Simmons in the corner for a three. And launches and converts. 17 for Darius Simmons, but he has been inefficient. 5 of 17 from the field for a guy that came in with a 50-50-90 slash line. 72-54, Eagles by 18, 2:04 to play in the second half. Dyer between the rings, gets it to Brennigan, right wing extended. Brennigan left around a Bush screen to the head of the key. Right hand dribbles to the elbow, drops it off for Bush, right block. 7 to shoot. Bush spins right on Gunn, up and under move. He gets shoved, can't finish, but Gunn's day is done. E.J. Bush shoved from R.J. Gunn, and that is his 5th. Waiting for confirmation with the scorebook as Gunn fouls out with his 5th and the team's 9th. So free throws for E.J. Bush. He stares down the rim. Couple dribbles. Bends the knees. Flicks it forward and rattles out. No good. One more free throw for E.J. Bush, looking for 20 for the first time in 2020-21. Pushes it forward and calmly sinks this one. Nothing but net. E.J. Bush, a 20-point night for the first time this year and the 3rd time in his career. Lead is 19 for the Eagles, 73-54 with 100 seconds left. Bears onto the offensive end. Middle of the lane, turn and shoot jumper, won't fall down from Shabazz. Dyer, the rebound, his 12th. And Trip Davis will walk it over the timeline right side for Carson-Newman. A dominant final 10 minutes for the Eagles, the difference in this one. A 16-2 run, the bailiwick for Carson-Newman today. Dyer, left wing, explodes the rim. Oh, and he nearly put Zim Fields on a poster. Dunk rattles in and out, no good. That would have been the exclamation point. But Dyer, good Lord, he took off from 10 feet away. Just couldn't get it to go down clean. Medwinter kicks it, right point. Here's a 3, rainbowing up, no good from McClain. Gets his own rebound, second chance. Shabazz down low for McClain, right block, kick out. Muldrew, left wing 3, short. Trip Davis, the rebound. He holds it, and we'll bring it up the right side of the floor. Carson-Newman has annihilated LR on the glass tonight. Plus 21 for the Eagles in the rebounding battle. 20-second difference, shot clock to game clock. This, unless LR hustles, will be its final possession that has a scoring opportunity for the Eagles. Thomas, head of the key, over to Davis, right wing. 3-2, Davis, deep, NBA range 3. He airballed it, and there's 20 seconds on the clock. Ball back to LR, trailing 73-54, as Nas Tyson enters for the first time. Bush, Dyer, Thomas, Brennigan, Davis on the floor for the Eagles. Carson-Newman has held LR to just 2 field goals in the last 9.5 minutes of game action. Stellar finish for the Eagles down the stretch. Bears, 10 seconds left. Medwinter for Shabazz in the high post. Shabazz, 5-4, around to the left wing. Medwinter tries a 3. Right iron, no. Bush skies for the rebound. Buzzer and ball game. Carson-Newman prevails in fine fettle. Eagles 73, Lenoir-Rhyne 54. Carson-Newman leaves no doubt and topples one of the 3 teams tied atop the league leaderboards. Final score, Eagles 73, Bears 54. Carson-Newman does it with dominant defense down the stretch run. CN allows LR to make just 2 shots in the final 9 minutes of game action. Bears finish shooting 29.4% from the field. It's the Eagles' best defensive effort in terms of field goal percentage allowed since they held Wingate to 27.4% shooting on January 3rd, 2015. Outstanding defensive effort for the Eagles, coupled with a 16-2 run sparked by a 9-0 burst from Luke Brennigan all by himself as Carson-Newman devours Lenoir-Rhyne 73-54. Domino's post-game report is headed your way next after these messages on the Eagle Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we are a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit InterDigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
Grab a slice. Our coverage of CN Hoops continues with the Domino's postgame report on the Eagles Sports Network.
Since 1916, a lot of independent agents have recommended auto owners insurance, and a lot of parents have taken that recommendation to heart. So have a lot of their children, and grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. As we celebrate our first 100 years, Auto Owners Insurance thanks all those who have put their trust in us, and all the generations who will.
Pizza in Jefferson City has deals for Carson-Newman students. Bring in your valid student ID when you order for pickup or delivery, and Domino's in Jefferson City will give you a steaming hot large one-topping pizza for $4.99. That's a large one-topping pizza for Carson-Newman students for $4.99 at Domino's in Jeff City. Call 865-700 to order. That's 865-471-6700. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
This is the Domino's postgame report on the Eagles Sports Network. Stats, a conversation with Chuck Vinson, and socially distanced player interviews are all headed your way. Today's game is brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative, powering the Eagles and Mossy Creek. We're power with purpose. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, that's what I like. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that service built. By the Carson-Newman Chick-fil-A, Jefferson City eats more chicken. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By the Kate Insurance Agency, insuring your future since 1959. By the Tennessee National Guard, a generation of volunteers. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Now, back to the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
All right, back courtside in Holt Fieldhouse, and a lot to unpack from this one as Carson-Newman throttles Lenoir-Rhyne 73-54. This was a tight one for a long time, really a back-and-forth affair. The Eagles found themselves down 2, 38-36, with about a little over 16 minutes to play. And then Carson-Newman proceeds to outscore Lenoir-Rhyne 35-18 over the final 16 minutes of the contest. Bears' last lead came at 41-39 at the 14-minute mark. If you go from that point forward, the Eagles outscore LR 34-13 over the final 14 minutes and 41 seconds and change. Really, it's the final 10 minutes, though, that you really have to look. Bears just make 2 field goals down that stretch. I believe Darius Simmons had both of them, and they were both threes. The Eagles go on a 16-2 run, and that's all she wrote. It was an absolute explosion for Carson-Newman in those final 10 minutes. Eagles offense hums along. Carson-Newman shoots 64% from the field after halftime. Goes 5 of 8 from long range. And Brennigan is the spark that lit the keg. Luke Brennigan goes on a 9-0 run all by himself to ignite the Eagles. Carson-Newman was down by 2 when he started the run, and the Eagles were up by 7 when he finished it. And then E.J. Bush just makes big shot after big shot in the paint. He finishes with 20 points. First time an Eagle has scored more than 20 this season for Carson-Newman. And that was it. Once the Eagles got rolling, it was as if LR crumbled down the stretch there. And credit Carson-Newman defensively. This was an LR team that came in shooting 47% from the field, knocking down double-digit threes in 3 consecutive contests. And the Eagles put together their best defensive performance in 6 years, at least in terms of field goal percentage allowed. Wingate was the last Carson-Newman foe to shoot worse than 30% from the field. That was on the first game back from Christmas break in 2015 after the Eagles had been worn out by Johnson C. Smith before the Christmas holiday. And Carson-Newman just does the job here today defensively, holding Lenoir-Rhyne to 29.4% shooting. That is by far a season low for the Bears, as are the 50.4 points scored by Lenoir-Rhyne. So Carson-Newman, just an elite defensive effort against one of the conference's best scoring teams. And the Eagles had been looking for offense quite frequently, found it in spades in the second half. And the stretch run here today for Carson-Newman. Chuck Benson has made his way courtside. He's telling Ren Dyer, hey, you got to finish off that exclamation point dunk. Dyer might be on SportsCenter anyway for his 2 blocks today in transition. Anyway, let's talk, Chuck. Wow. What a final 10 minutes. Let's start with the guy that sparks it, and that's Luke Brennigan. It almost felt like he was showing up to a wedding by himself. He was going stag. But he goes on a 9-0 run all by himself. You might want to call him the stag man for what he did down the stretch run there for Carson-Newman. But a 9-0 run that turns a 2-point deficit into a 7-point lead that you never lose. How about Luke Brennigan, and how about the Eagles' ability to finish?
Only because there's so many guys that I can actually talk about tonight. I have no problem talking about that burst, that offensive burst that Luke provided there at a critical time in the second half. And of course, he had to make the shots. But what was equally encouraging is you could see his teammates were wanting him to they were let's get hot, let's keep the hot hand going, let's keep and squeeze as much juice out of it as possible. So he's gaining more and more confidence day in, day out. He's asking defenders to fight his fight, which is really smart. He is a smart player, and he knows what his fight is, so he's getting them to do what he wants to do. And he jumps up and makes those shots, and that was definitely a separation moment in that half.
There is so much to unpack from this game. And let's start on the defensive effort. You produce your top defensive effort in terms of field goal percentage allowed since Wingate in 2015. That game was was after the infamous Johnson C. Smith game before a Christmas holiday.
Right.
Was a great response. This one comes against a team in Lenoir-Rhyne that's 3rd in the conference in scoring and field goal percentage. How did you clamp down on a team that is typically so effective from the field and does it at a pretty efficient clip?
I give the credit to our players. Their focus and preparation is showing great value and great play come game time. And we've got guys, that are really, really playing very, very hard and are making, you hear this a lot in our coaches, that a lot of guys are making multiple effort plays to make offense hard. And you're right. I mean, Lenoir-Rhyne is a proven offense. They're a veteran club, and I was excited to see how our defense would be against them, because they have legit offense, legit scoring guys. So today, one game could be a completely different deal tomorrow, but today, one game, we did the job we needed to do on the defensive side.
Offensively, how did you get things clicking? This was the first half where the jump shot went to die, but after halftime you shoot 64% from the field. What enabled your offense to click?
Well, I think it was our defense getting us better opportunities as we flowed into half court. The other thing that I thought we did is we cut down some of the turnovers in the first half. Came out the second half and still was, I don't know, a little bit loose with it, but we made some substitutions, let some guys get their minds right, and in the last 15 we really locked in. And again, I thought our defense and our rebounding provided a lot of opportunity for us.
You look at, we talked about Luke Brennigan, some great individual performances in this leading to a team win. E.J. Bush, 20 points for the first time in his senior year, and the third time in his career. And Ren Dyer continues to make me have to do research. I believe it's the fastest double-double for a freshman in the last 20 years.
Yeah.
What about those two hybrid post players?
You said it. I mean, EJ's just finding more and more confidence, and he knows. I've told him, I've noticed since Christmas there just seems to be a difference with him. He's more locked in. He's more focused. I do think he sees that we've got other people that can help carry what I think he perceived in his mind to be the burden for the team, and he's not able to do that. And he's got guys, teammates, brothers that will share the burden and the responsibility with him. So I know he's getting more and more comfortable. And then of course, Ren is just evolving into a special player at a rate that I've not seen here, and that's a mouthful because as the head coach here, I've coached some really, really fine players that were really good freshmen. But if I were just to pinpoint one thing, the thing that makes Ren so special is his urgency and effort is second to none. And that urgency and effort, he has so much of it that it oozes off him onto other people, and he infects them with it. So, man,
I don't know if that's the metaphor you want to use in 2020.
Probably not. But I mean, to say that he is unusual in the way he goes about this, that's the highest compliment I can give him.
You look, again, turn back to the defensive effort. You really hampered the league's leading scorer, or fifth leading scorer in Darius Simmons. He came in with a crazy slash line, 50, 53, and 89, and you hold him 5 of 18 from the field. What did you do to hamper him?
Again, it goes back to preparation, personnel, scout awareness. I thought our guys did a great job. We knew that he liked to drive the ball, can shoot the three, obviously, but likes to drive it. And I thought our middle forwards on the back line there did a great job of sort of protecting the rim. And when he got in there, not bailing him out with dumb fouls or lack of body control. So I guess keep on going back, Cav. The credit belongs to the players' preparation, and then they're following through in real time. And that's a credit to them, you know. Like I said, Lenoir-Rhyne is a really, really good team, a veteran club, and a really, really good offensive team. But today, we were the better defensive team.
You look at what this team did, and again, there are confounding variables this year just because of the nature of this. I don't know if I've seen a team have as much fun as this team had, especially as you were making that run.
Well, I mean, you know.
And I don't know if I'm noticing that because there's nothing else to watch in the gym other than what's happening on the floor and the bench to the right.
Well, I got to give credit also to our campus community and our local community, because so much of the time we've in my time here, and I've been here in some form or fashion as a student, as an assistant, as a head coach, and we've always had such great following. And So a lot of times they've done the job, but obviously with the COVID situation, us having really nobody here, our guys are not only playing, but they're also cheerleading. Their dance team. I thought there was some dancing over. I don't know if you saw that. They were doing a dance team. Christy Bowen would have been proud of them. You know, they're being the football team down on the baseline. I mean, a lot of guys are doing a lot of things, and fun is the right word. Fun is the right word, and you know, I think it's fair to say we've all been sort of starving for some fun over the last calendar year. So this will be our outlet.
That is the understatement of the year. All right, again, I'm a broken record with this. Hopefully Wednesday, your team returns to the floor against Bluefield State. You wanted to see your response following a hard-fought loss on Wednesday. Obviously, they're here today. How do you hope your team responds to success against the Big Blues?
Well, we keep on preaching moments. You know, our lives are about just moments. And past moments are just that. They're past, but they're memories. We need to define our current moment. And so whether we win or lose, we're on to the next preparation, on to the next game. And, you know, we'll stay right there in our moments and not think too far. Well, won't think the future, won't think behind, and just keep it right there.
All right, Chuck, pleasure as always. Congrats on not going stag. You've found defense. It's a nice partner to take to the big dance with a 73-54 win over Lenoir-Rhyne.
Gotcha. Thanks, Kev.
All right, that's Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Luke Brennigan, Rin Dyer to the microphone after these messages on the Eagle Sports Network.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long, from the morning with their $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
If you're looking for official Eagle merchandise, look no further than the Carson-Newman Bookstore. With a large selection of Carson-Newman gifts and apparel, you're sure to find something to please the entire family. From stuffed eagles to towel sets, sweatshirts, shorts, hats, and slippers, we literally have you covered from head to toe. We have just the item you're looking for no matter what the season. So whether you're an Eagle student, parent, alumni, or fan, shop us for everything orange and blue. Call 865-471-3539 for more information and store hours. We'll see you at the Carson-Newman Bookstore. Miss out on tonight's post-game interviews? Check cneagles.com for stats, recaps, and videos from tonight's games. We close out the Domino's post-game report in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
I joined the Guard for the simple fact that I could be home and also in the military. So I can have a civilian job and also in the military.
Milo!
I would tell somebody who's trying to join the Guard or thinking about it that it's a great opportunity. Opportunities for school, training, discipline, leadership. There's a lot of opportunities. It broadens your perspective.
Text 278-ACR to 70000 to join the Tennessee Army National Guard. At the Cade Insurance Agency, our focus is you. The Cade Insurance Agency offers personalized protection plans to cover your auto, home, business, or life and health. At Cade Insurance, our goal is to partner with you in determining your insurance needs and to provide the best customer service. At Cade Insurance, we believe that loyalty is a quality that is earned. You are important to us. Call 865-475-3391 for a quote today or visit CadeInsuranceAgency.com.
All right, back courtside at Holt Fieldhouse as Carson-Newman wraps up a 73-54 win over the Lenoir-Rhyne Bears. Our AEC electrifying play of the game really isn't a play. It's more of a sequence. Luke Brennigan, a 9-0 run to propel the Eagles into a lead, and a lead that they would blossom and maintain. A 7-0 run. Past 7 points, all from Luke Brennigan's hot hand. Bowens, head of the key, 10 to shoot. Round of Brennigan, right wing. Drives inside, baseline, feathers up the right hand. The bank open for Brennigan. Luke Brennigan, it is his world. We just live in it. He's scored the last 9 Carson-Newman. And the Eagles are up 48-41 with 12:37 left. All right, that Brennigan sequence, our AEC electrifying play of the game. Make the right call for energy efficiency and score big savings today. Contact AEC. They are your trusted energy partner. AEC, powering the Carson-Newman Eagles, Mossy Creek, and your life. After all, you're not just a utility customer. You are a co-op member. Adam Cavalier alongside Luke Brennigan. Luke, what an effort. Defensively and offensively, let's focus on the run. LR ahead by 2, and then you explode for the next 9. What's going through your mind and as you look back at that sequence?
I mean, I hit one, and then I knew I was feeling good. I felt good all day, really. I mean, I just didn't really have a lot of looks in the first half, and then I hit one, and I got another open look, and then it just kept downfalling from there. Just got open looks, made my shots.
How proud are you of the group effort defensively against the league's third highest scoring offense, third most efficient offense, and you hold them to a season low 54 points and 29.4% shooting?
Yeah, I mean, it was really, really good defensive effort. I mean, we keyed in on a lot of guys, 3 guys in particular. Mason Hawks, I mean, I think he was 1 for 10 from the field. I mean, Simmons shot 5 for 18. So, I mean, and then Gunn, I don't remember what he was,
5
but
of 12.
Not super efficient. So, I mean, we keyed in on those guys, and then we did what we needed to do.
What was the message at halftime? Really tight game. Neither team really shot the ball that well. What was the message at halftime that led to such a prodigious second half?
I mean, really take care of the ball. We had tons of – I think we had 9 turnovers in the first half, something crazy like that. I don't know what we're averaging on the year, but that's a lot of turnovers. Take care of the ball and then just keep executing. We knew – and then keep playing defense and rebounding. We knew we would beat them on the glass, and then take care of the ball.
Plus 23 on the glass for the day. Rindire has 12. Bryant Thomas finishes with 9. Tripp has 7. Tyler Owens has 6. 5 guys with 5 or more rebounds.
Yep.
How much of it was team-oriented? How much of it was style making the fights and what you were able to do rebounding the ball against the Bears tonight?
I mean, I think it was a little bit of both. I mean, they didn't crash the glass super effectively, but then again, we like to gang rebound as a team, and like that's where our pride and joy this year. That's how we're trying to build our identity. So a lot of it is team-oriented as well, but we just keep gang rebounding as a team, and we'll be good.
This easily could have been a game following a tenacious contest with Queens where things fall flat. How proud are you of the effort of this team for things not only to not fall flat, but you explode the way you do in the final 10 minutes?
Yeah, I mean, I'm really happy for our guys. I mean, we came back, we fought hard. I mean, it's tough loss. It's always tough to lose, especially at home. And then we have Queens down 1, 7 seconds left, and turn the ball over. I mean, that's a tough loss. I mean, it's always good to fight back, come back. It's hard to win at home.
All right, Luke, thanks for the time. Congrats on the win, and congrats, better rock, paper, scissors player than Rindire for who gets to get the first interview. It's one of 2 things he did wrong today, and the other was miss that dunk.
Yeah. Appreciate it, Cav.
All right, that's Luke Brennigan. Hey, Eagle fans, Domino's is the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles, so when you're hungry, reach for Domino's. Whether you're a student looking for a late-night snack or just out to eat with your coworkers, Domino's has a deal for you. Get a large 1-topping pizza for $5.99 with your Carson-Newman ID, or get 25% off your entire order when you bring in your business card at lunch. Domino's, it is the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. CN prevails over Lenoir-Rhyne 73-54. Eagles improve to 3-4 on the year. That's both overall and in South Atlantic Conference play, while the Bears fall to 4-2 and 4-2 in league action. Adam Cavalier alongside freshman combo guard forward Rindire. Rin, again, you make me have to dig into the stats archives more than any other player, 6 games into their career. Believe it is the quickest freshman double-double in the last 20 years with 10 points and 12 rebounds. Nearly missed one against Queens. Break down your efforts today to be as relentless as you were on the glass.
Simple, really. Just go for the boards. You know, we all got a man to box out, and luckily the rebounds came my way.
You look at this contest and a play that sticks out. I don't remember how Mason Hawks got it on a breakaway, but you chase him down and thunderously block it out of bounds. That felt like it was part of that run that turned the tide. How much did you feel like in real time that sucked the air out of LR's sails?
You know, I definitely think that it gave us hope. You know, nothing easy, you know, no matter what. That could have been easy, 2 points and turn the other way, but, you know, just effort plays.
defensively, you hold LR to 29.4% shooting. What was the effort or the key to that effort as a team?
You know, we knew who their shooters was. We wanted to keep a Hawks cold and not let him get the hot hand. Simmons, too. You know, he 4 for 9, but, you know, we looked at him as more of a driver, and, you know, we did our job. We did what we were supposed to do.
How proud are you of this team's ability to build on a tough loss to Queens instead of letting it be a hangover game and get you down for one?
No doubt. You know, really, we have so many weapons. EJ tonight was insanely good around the rim. You know, if somebody's not having a great offensive night, you know, another dude will pick it up. And I think we're trying to, you know, I think we're figuring that out. And, you know, we're dangerous.
5 guys finished with not only more than 5 rebounds, but more than 6 rebounds. Luke touched on it. Can you expand upon the team mentality to getting on the board and finishing plus 23 on the glass against LR?
I mean, it's just a toughness thing, really. You know, we take pride in, you know, being tougher than everybody, and that's something we can control. And, you know, the shot goes up. You know, it's really, how bad do you want it?
You have had as good of a start to a career as any freshman, at least early in the last 20 years, at least in terms of points scored through 6 games. What did you expect out of yourself coming into this year?
Really just do the little things, you know. It'll add up, and, you know, Coach puts a lot of faith into me, and that just boosts my confidence, really. You know, shoot when you're open and look to make plays, and, you know, having a coach that really has a lot of confidence in you, it really helps. So, you know, just come in, do the little things, and perform, you know, the best of my ability.
Ryn, thanks for the time. Congrats on double-double number 1.
Appreciate it.
That's freshman forward Ryn Dyer. Quick look around the rest of the South Atlantic Conference. Tusculum holds on 58-50 over Coker in an absolute barn burner. Pioneers win in spite of not hitting a field goal over the final 5 minutes of the contest. The other men's game that was played today, that was final earlier. Queens, winner over UVA Wise, 91-67. We are back on the air on Monday. Carson-Newman women's basketball will take on the Mars Hill Lions from Stanford Arena at 5:30 p.m. The men's game against Mars Hill has been postponed as Mars Hill enters into COVID protocols for, I believe, a 3rd or 4th time this year. Really been a hard luck year for Mars Hill in terms of the health of their program. And then the men's basketball team back in action on Wednesday against Bluefield State. That's a 6 o'clock tip here from Holt Fieldhouse. We're on the air at 5:45. That will be web only. The women's game at Tusculum, a matchup of 2 top 25 teams, will be carried on the Mountain 106.3 on terrestrial radio. That's a 5:15 airtime and a 5:30 tip-off. If you're confused by that, just check seeandeagles.com. We've got the broadcast schedules and everything else locked and loaded there. For Skip Roberts back inside of network control, as well as our director tonight, Drew Udy, camera operators, Helen Rader, Danny Wazorek, Katie Eakes, Carolyn Levi, and our replay operator, Danielle Whaley. I'm Adam Cavalier. Thanks for joining us here on the Eagle Sports Network. Once again, the final, it's Carson-Newman, 73, Lenoir-Rhyne, 54. Until Wednesday, we'll talk to you then. Have a pleasant rest of your Saturday, everybody. Good night.
You've been listening to the Domino's postgame report on the Eagle Sports Network. Today's